Alright guys, so in this video, I'm going to show you how I earned $1 million dropshipping without using Shopify and having no experience in the future. So I admit that the title was clickbaity, but this is the only version of dropshipping I know that gives you the full version for under $175, because most of the other videos that I watch that says start dropshipping $0 down, usually that's a trial version, but this is the full version. So that means that if you don't have the money, you just need to go get hired at McDonald's, work 2 shifts, which is just training, and then you'll have enough money to start your dropshipping business. So in this video, I'm going to show you the setup and the tools you need in order to set up your dropshipping business, and then I'm going to show you some neat tricks that you can use to drive traffic to your dropshipping store so customers can start making purchases. And I need not remind you that this is not just going to be one video. That means that by the end of the video, I'm going to make $1 million. I'm not going to show you that because I'm in the hot seat. I'm in the process like you are too. So this is going to be meant to be a series so you can see step by step how I'm going through this and how I'm going to end up with $1 million, hopefully at the end of this series. So guys, I was pretty on the fence about starting this series because, you know, 3 things sank in. First, I am not a millionaire. I have not even yet made my first 5 figures of internet money yet. So this is a little bit of putting the cart before the horse. 2, the failure mindset started to sink in. I started thinking, what if I fail? What if that will make me look like a liar? So that was really holding me back. And 3, guys, like I said earlier, I literally have no experience with dropshipping. So this is going to be a big trial and error, learning on the go and sharing what I learned with you guys, and I'm not sure what kind of value I might bring with what I'm learning. So those are kind of the 3 things that really held me back, that made me question, really, should I start this series and share this with everybody on YouTube? But then I decided to go on and declare that I would actually do this series because what's out there on YouTube are a bunch of these 7-figure millionaire dropshippers, and they are telling us that, oh, hey, you can do it too. When they have the experience, they have years of experience, they have the money, they're not starting at the same point that most people will be starting at the get-go, right? With no experience whatsoever. And then they go and tell me that I can do it too. Like, bro, I know you are already there, but I want to see you when you are where I am at now, right? With no experience and don't know how to do this whatsoever. So look around on YouTube and there's literally no series of these big drop shippers showing themselves, documenting themselves, starting from scratch, from nothing, just trial and error, learning as they go. So in that sense, y'all are kind of like my accountability partners. Yeah, you didn't know what you signed up for when you first clicked on my video. But most of all, what really pushed me, what really made me say, all right, let's do this, let's make this series, was just the thought that if I can actually make $1 million of drop shipping without using Shopify, without having any experience whatsoever, that's gonna be pretty epic. I don't know if you guys watch any of Ryan Trahan's Penny series on YouTube. This is super entertaining and I got wrapped into that. Now, this series is not gonna be as entertaining because I don't think that I'm nowhere near as entertaining as Ryan Trahan, because look at me guys, I'm Asian. Instead of making videos, I should be doing math questions right now. So we're going to talk about the rules for this dropping series. So there are 3 rules. 1, I cannot have any experience whatsoever. So that's a check. 2, I cannot use Shopify. That is also a check because Shopify is $39 per month and I'm a cheap Chinese Asian. So I would not pay for that sort of subscription. 3, I cannot have any sales. Now that is a half check because I already do have sales, like 3 sales, and it really happened before I started to make this video and even thought of the concept. And they all came from organic traffic. That means that I did not pay for any ads whatsoever in order to get those sales. So in this series, we're gonna be taking a look at how I did that and how to use organic traffic to generate sales. But most of the series, I'm gonna be using or depending on paid ads heavily. So we're also gonna learn that too. All right, let's talk about the tools of the trade. Now, first, we have to start off with who are our hosts of our website, our shop, right? And I picked SiteGround because I used a wide array of different hosts, and SiteGround ended up to be the best amongst them. And they really start at $2 per month, so they're really cheap when you need to start up. And when you need to scale, you can go with their Grow Big plan, which is just $4 a month. Now, the Ali Dropship plugin itself is $89, so that's also really cheap in itself. But I'm gonna teach you a little bit later on in this video, so you should stick around of how you can get this with a 30% discount. Now, another thing that you should get is the Ali Dropship add-on bundle. Now this is $145, but when you buy the Ali Dropship plugin, what they'll do is they'll try to upsell you this add-on bundle for somewhere around $108. And when that happens, you have to take advantage of that because add-on bundle is crucial for making those organic sales. So guys, if you guys want to do this too and want to save money with that Ali Dropship plugin and go down the same route I did, go around the internet and search for promo codes, because doing that basically dropped that $89 investment to a $62.30 investment into the plugin for me. So that's basically a 30% off. There's plenty of those all around the internet, so that is a trick for you to take advantage of, and not a lot of people know that. Right guys, I am not holding back on you. So all the tips and tricks, it's being dropped in this series, so be sure to smash that like and subscribe button and turn on the notifications if you want more tips and tricks like this. Now if you guys want to buy the plugin, please be sure to check out the affiliate link in the description below so I can use that money to buy me some coffee so I can make more videos for this series. Now this series won't go through setting up the plugins for you because that in itself is a course, and I feel like most of you guys are more interested in learning how to make money because that's probably why you're watching this video and this series. But setting up the plugin is extremely easy. It's literally drag and drop, install and configure. Setting up the add-ons on the other hand is a different story. That Facebook and Google Merchant add-on, that took me a little bit of time, but those are must-dos because they are critical in helping us get organic traffic for our sales. How do you think I made my sales? Now going back to the add-on bundle, there are two incredibly valuable add-ons here, and that is Facebook Business and Google Merchant. So basically with Google Merchant, what happens is if you go on Google Shopping, your products will be listed on Google Shopping. And I can admit that I probably think that my sales came from Google Shopping because right after I got this set up, the sales came in and a lot of people were buying these sorts of phones. So this is on the first page when I searched up my shop, Otaku Weeb Closet, and there's a bunch of other stuff also from me that they are shown on Google Shopping. So that's pretty cool. Now the Facebook bundle on the other hand, that will allow you to set up your Instagram shop. So if you go on Instagram here, you can see that the shop isn't shown on the website, so you have to go on your mobile app. So we are over here on my iPad and you can see that I have my page open, Otaku Weeb Closet. This is what I mean that you can only see the shop button when you are on your mobile device, and you can see that with the Facebook Business add-on, this is what it allows you to do. It automatically allows you to upload all of your shop items onto Instagram Shop, which brings it to the faces, to the eyeballs of more people in the world. So it took me about 3 weeks to get this all up and running, and if you think that's a long time, it's really not, because I only did this after work and I procrastinated a lot, right? 1 to 2 hours here, 1 to 2 hours there, and eventually 3 weeks later it's done. But aside from that, I also do have a Twitter account that's also the same name as my store, Otaku Weeb Closet, and I feel like there was traffic that came from my Twitter account, but I don't think that was the traffic that made me sales. I feel like it was really after installing Google Merchant and Facebook Business that I really saw the sales, because I ran my Twitter account for several months now and I didn't see any sales whatsoever. But after I installed Facebook Manager and Google Merchant, that is when the sales came in almost immediately. So to be completely transparent with you, basically I had 3 orders. This first order was for me for a test, and I got 2 orders for $15.95 and 1 order for $16.80. Those were the sales, and the cost of those sales on AliExpress was $421, $283 and $420, and if you add and minus all of those together, basically comes out to $37.46. So altogether the cost of the store was $2 for the hosting. We have $108 for the add-on bundle and $62.30 for the Ali Dropship plugin with that discount that I have. So in total that is $172.30. Now we made 3 sales and we profited $37.46. So the net coming out of that is right now we are down $134.84. So guys, I literally think that this is the best route to be taken, because with Shopify and BigCommerce and other dropshipping sites, you literally have to pay a monthly subscription. I want to skip that subscription. So that's why I went with Ali Dropship, pay one time and use it forever. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to watch the next video and save our playlist on this dropshipping series so you can come back and follow me along and not make the same mistakes and errors that I did doing dropshipping.